friends. So the video I'm doing today is a how I photograph / list stuff. I'll be putting you back so you can see the wall while I photograph. I am just using natural lighting today. I don't have my light kit up because I think it's a good enough lighting, but I'll show you. I don't take measurements. I know a lot of resellers do. I personally don't. I've been thinking about starting, but I need to redo my inventory. So I was thinking about when I'm doing my inventory, measuring everything then, and then writing it down and manually going and typing it. And it's going to take a long time, but I've photographed so much already that I haven't measured that I think that's the only way I'm going to efficiently be able to get everything measured. So that's today's video. Let's see, I was trying to think of anything else. Oh, I have special hangers a hanger that I use, and I got it from, her name's Sweet Pineapples on Instagram. I don't know if that's exactly spelled right, but I think I'll add it below the description for the hanger. And then the things I'm going to list are some of the stuff that I did in my previous video, and then a couple extra little items that I didn't include. And then, yeah, so that's it. I'm excited to show you guys. Excuse the mess while I do this because it's a little chaotic, but it gets the job done. Hey guys, so here we are. You ready? So this is the hanger I was going to show you. It's got a map print on it, and it's got the little clips, which I love. But this is the wall, so here we go. And each item I'm going to show you the brand, and then as I take pictures. So I wanted to add that with dresses that have zippers, I actually take a picture with the zipper up and I take a picture with the zipper down, so that way if there's ever a case that the zipper doesn't work, I have proof that it does. So I wanted to go over the 10 items I photographed and kind of talk about what I did while I was photographing and kind of give you just like a general breakdown. So let's start with the last thing I photographed actually, which was this Joey tank top. There is no size on it, so I am going to have to do measurements on this item. It's 100% silk tank top, and I am probably going to price this for about $25, just because this brand is really good, and it's silk, but it's just a tank top. If it was not a tank top, if it was like a sweater, or if it was like a long sleeve blouse, I'd definitely price it for more, but with tank tops, I tend to go cheaper. So the next item I photograph, I'm going to show you guys, is the Victoria's Secret sports tank top. And if you notice when I photographed it, I turned it inside out. And I did that because there is a built-in sports bra on this. And so I want to make sure that the buyer can see that. I also broke out my lint roller on this because it's got that material where things just stick to it. So I wanted to make sure that I got it as clean as possible and that it looks, as good as possible for the photos. The next item I photographed was the Nike sports bra. I also turned that around for the same exact reason. I wanted people to see the built-in stretch, that it was in good condition, that there wasn't a bunch of wear on it. So yeah, that's an easy one. I try to take 8 photos of every item. Some items you can't. I mean, there's no way I could find 8 different angles to take a picture of this. Poshmark allows you to have 8 photos, and I try to use them all because the more the better. This item, I actually love the Zumba tank top. I probably did get 8 photos of this, maybe not, but I got close. It's just a size small, but I made sure to photograph this so that way people wouldn't think that it was a rip, because it is sewn like that, so it's supposed to be like that. I'm kind of scared of a return with that, but that's why I'm going to make sure to specify it in my listing. The next item is just the Lauren Conrad black polka dot velvety dress, size 10. I made sure to get a really good close-up of the polka dot because it is super cute, but it's also really easy to miss. And I also commented when I was doing that I unzip it for the photo and then I zip it back up, and that's because I personally have not, but I have seen people that get returns because zippers don't work, and then when like the buyer or the seller, when they sent it, they knew it worked, but they have no proof. So that is my way of showing proof. So the next piece is this cabbie, I don't know, cover, sweater, whatever you want to call it, with the really cool fringe on the bottom. I made sure to photograph the bottom. I made sure to photograph the fact that it was see-through, the size tag, size medium. I actually also photographed the inside tag, which I did on a lot of things. And I especially do it for cabbie because it has the style number on it. So when I'm making the list later, it helps me to look that up. Alright, the Ann Taylor tank top, petites, I made sure to show the split on the sides, and then it has a layered tank underneath. So that way it's actually pretty warm, so it's good for fall, but I wanted to just show that. There was a tag on the inside, but I didn't photograph it because it didn't have any like information that was important. It just had this kind of information, which I don't need, so that's that. Then this little crisscross number here, this little top, I love this. It is the Delita brand, which I showed earlier, but I'll show it again. I love this because of the back, the detailing on the back, the buttons and the open backing. It's also got stretch elastic to it. Those are all things that I'm going to mention in the listing, but I made sure to get a lot of photos of the back so that way it could be seen as well. Alright, the last 2 items were both the lace dresses, the Free People one and the Francesca's one. The Francesca one is my absolutely favorite dress I've probably ever found. I wish it was my size, but it's size large. And I made sure to take a ton of photos because look at the detailing. I mean, that detailing is gorgeous. The backing is gorgeous. The front crisscross is gorgeous. Whatever. The whole dress is just like to die for. But I want to make sure that is relayed through the photo. So that is another thing that I do is make sure to get as many detailings as possible because that's how the buyer gets, that's how you sell it. Alright, and then the last thing was the Free People lace dress, and that was a size small. It's a very basic dress. I just made sure to photograph the fact that the arms are see-through. Some people have tattoos and stuff they want to cover on the top of their arms, and this dress would not be a good option for them. But the inside of it is not see-through. I mean, it's as see-through as it can be with a lace cover. So that's it. That's the basic of that. I have a ton of other stuff to photograph, but I won't bore you guys to death with all of that. So I just wanted to kind of give you a visual of what I do. If it was later or if the lighting wasn't right, I would add my big lights I have, which I'll show you in another video sometime of how I use those. I personally prefer natural lighting over that. I also wanted to mention that I don't steam my items. I know a lot of resellers do. I personally don't because I have one that's like this big and it can like holds that much water and it takes me forever, and I only use it if I have to. But I asked for a Jiffy steamer for Christmas this year, so we'll see if I get it. And then I might start steaming all my items because it makes it a lot more practical. But that's it. So make sure you follow me on Instagram at Riley Bree. Make sure you subscribe, please. Leave comments down below of videos you'd like to see. And also let me know what your method of photographing is, because I would love anything to streamline this process. I know that all resellers have their own process, but if you have any tips to help me make it faster, I'd love that. So thanks guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.